So today, we're diving into some pretty incredible technology. It's the kind of AI that's completely changing how we talk to our devices. An AI that can generate language so naturally, you'd swear you were talking to another person. We're going to get into what makes these models so revolutionary.
I mean, think about it. Have you ever been using a chatbot or a voice assistant, and for just a split second, you're caught off guard by how human it sounds? That little moment of connection, that's exactly what we're going to unpack today.
Because what we're seeing is a really fundamental shift. We're moving way beyond AI as just a tool that follows commands. We're entering an era where AI is becoming a partner in conversation, a partner in creating things, and even a partner in how we learn.
So, the big question is, how do machines get so good at speaking our language? I mean, how do they become so convincing? It really all boils down to one core idea. And that idea is called human-like language generation. Now, this is so much more than just spitting out raw facts and figures. These AI models are trained on absolutely massive amounts of text data. And by doing that, they don't just learn grammar. They absorb the subtle rhythms, the patterns, and all the little nuances of how real people actually talk.
Here's a perfect way to think about it. An older system might just give you the data 22 degrees sunny, right? But these new models, they can craft a complete natural thought, like, hey, it looks like it's going to be a beautiful sunny day today. See the difference? That conversational flow, that's the game changer.
Okay, so we know they learn from data. A lot of data. But what's the secret sauce that makes them so smart, so versatile? Well, the answer really lies in how they're built.
If there's one word you need to remember from all this, it's scale. The absolutely massive size of these models is precisely what unlocks their incredible abilities. It is the key.
We are talking about models with billions, and now even trillions, of parameters. Now, you can think of a parameter as like a tiny little knob that the AI gets to tweak and adjust as it learns. With trillions of these knobs, it can fine-tune its understanding of language to a degree of detail that is almost impossible to imagine.
And what are they learning from? Well, basically everything. Their training diet is incredibly diverse. They're not just reading one kind of text. They are consuming everything from astrophysics papers to 18th century novels, from dry technical manuals to internet slang and jokes. That's what gives them context. It's why they can understand humor or switch from a formal to a casual tone and heartbeat.
So the formula here is actually pretty simple. The bigger and more varied the data you feed the model, the more capable and sophisticated it becomes. It's a direct line between the diversity of what goes in and the intelligence of what comes out.
Now, I know this all might sound a little bit abstract, but the truth is, this technology is already woven into our daily lives, a lot of times in ways we don't even realize.
Just think about it. Those real-time translation apps that feel like magic, that's a scalable language model. The tools that can summarize a 20-page report for you in 10 seconds? Yep, that's one of these models at work. They're out there right now, helping authors write, tutoring students, and finally, powering customer service bots that are actually helpful.
So really, whether we see them or not, these large language models have become the invisible backbone for a huge number of the AI tools that we're all starting to take for granted.
But of course, any technology this powerful is going to have some serious challenges. It's really important to look at this with a balanced view, to see both the incredible promise and the very real pitfalls.
On one hand, the opportunities are just enormous. We're talking about accelerating creativity, making work more efficient, personalizing education. But the challenges are just as big. Training these models takes a massive, and I mean massive, amount of expensive computing power. And just as importantly, a model is only as good as the data it's trained on. If that data has inaccuracies or biases in it, the AI can learn and then amplify those flaws on a huge scale.
So, with all that in mind, where does this leave us? How should we be thinking about this incredible technology as it just keeps getting better and better?
The next time you're talking to one of these AIs, just remember what's happening behind the curtain. It's really not magic. It's this stunning combination of high-level math, enormous data sets, and just relentless human innovation, all working together for one goal: to understand and speak our language.
And that really brings us to the most important question of all. As this technology keeps evolving from just a simple tool into a genuine creative partner, what is it going to unlock for you? How is it going to reshape the way you learn, create, and work? Because that's the future that we're all stepping into right now.